There are women who feel an instant spark with you, but it never goes anywhere because your touch is either absent or accidental. Sexual chemistry from our side is built in tiny intentional moments, not big dramatic moves. If you have ever thought, I do not want to be creepy, but I also do not want to be invisible, this is for you. As a woman, I will walk you through 15 spots and micro touches that feel confident, respectful, and electric with a woman who is open to being close to you. These moments work because they are subtle, grounded, and emotionally intelligent, and they allow attraction to build naturally without pressure or force. Before we get into that, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all our videos on the Stoic Heart, where we talk about calm confidence, emotional mastery, and real human connection. 1. The 3-second palm press that says, I am here with you. You are greeting her, you hug, you pull back, and you just let her hand go. Most guys do that. Instead, when you pull away, keep her hand in yours for 3 relaxed seconds. You are looking at her. You are smiling. Your palm is warm and still. Then you let go first. This brief pause communicates presence and intention without words, and it allows her nervous system to register safety and interest at the same time. Try. Good to see you. You look like trouble today, with that calm palm press. Miss this, and your greeting feels forgettable. Do it right, and the night starts with a spark that lingers because you were fully present in that moment. 2. The playful shoulder bump that turns banter into chemistry. You are teasing each other and you can feel the vibe, but you stay glued to your side of the table. When you laugh, lightly bump your shoulder into hers and hold it for just half a second before leaning back. Make it playful, not forceful. Say something like, you are impossible, as you do it. In a group setting, this lets her feel singled out in a good way and creates a private moment inside a public space. If you never close that tiny gap, she assumes you are just friendly. This small movement signals that you are comfortable with closeness and that comfort is attractive. 3. The guiding hand at her hip in a crowded room. You are walking through a busy bar or event, and she is slightly ahead of you. Instead of hovering behind her, place your hand gently at the side of her hip to guide her through the crowd. Light pressure, fingers relaxed, and you remove it. Once you are clear, you can lean in and say, this place is chaos. Come on, so she knows it is intentional and situational. Overdo this, and it feels controlling. Do it once or twice, and it reads as calm, protective presence. If she moves your hand off or steps away, do not put it back. Respect is what keeps attraction alive. By the way, if you are watching this with your brain turned on, comment active. It takes 2 seconds and it tells me you are not on autopilot. 4. The forearm brush as you lean in to listen closer. You are sitting side by side and the room gets loud. Instead of shouting across the distance, lean in so your forearm lightly touches hers as you move closer to her ear. Keep your arm there while you speak, then pull back slowly. Say, wait, say that again, I want to hear this. That tiny contact at her forearm feels casual but intimate and signals focused attention. If you stay too far away, she feels like you are keeping a safe friend zone gap, whether you mean to or not, and that gap quietly kills tension. 5. The warm hand on her upper back when she laughs. You make her laugh, she leans forward, and you do nothing with that moment. Next time, as she laughs, place your hand high on her back between her shoulder blades for a second or 2. Your touch should feel steady, not patting or jittery. A simple, you are ridiculous, works perfectly here. Pay attention to this one. Most women feel this as a clear, I like being close to you, signal because it combines humor with grounded physical presence. Skip it, and the laughter stays fun but not charged. 6. The side of the hand touch on her knee when you agree. You are sitting next to her, legs angled slightly toward each other. She says something you strongly agree with, and you just nod. Instead, tap the side of your hand lightly against her knee as you say, exactly, that is what I have been saying. It is quick, it is sideways, and you do not leave your hand resting there. Because it is brief and tied to agreement, it feels natural, not sneaky. Get this wrong and it feels like you are testing boundaries. Get it right and it feels like shared team energy and alignment. 7. The light fingertip trace along her wrist while you talk. You are already holding her hand or her wrist while you are telling a story. Most guys just clamp and hold. Instead, as you are talking, let your fingertips slowly trace a small line along the inside of her wrist once, then relax your grip. You can say, "You know what I mean," as you do it, so it stays casual. Remember that first palm press. This is the seated version that feels more intimate. If you never vary your touch, it starts to feel flat, not exciting, because variation is what keeps sensation alive. 8. The quick hair adjustment that lets you step into her space. You are walking side by side or standing close, and a piece of her hair falls across her face. Instead of staring at it, step in, gently move that strand away from her eyes, and then step back. Make eye contact for a beat and say, "There, now I can see you." This next one surprises a lot of women because it feels almost cinematic when done calmly and without hesitation. If she stiffens or turns her head away, drop it and give her space. If she leans in or smiles softer afterward, you have just shifted the energy from casual to charged. 9. The cheek-adjacent touch. When you show her something on your phone, you are sitting close sharing a meme or video on your phone. Most guys just shove the phone in her direction. Instead, when she leans toward the screen, lightly rest the side of your hand against the area just below her cheekbone, almost like a soft guide. Say, "Look at this part." To keep it natural, the touch is on the side of her face, not grabbing her jaw. If she does not pull away, that is a strong sign she is comfortable with. More closeness and trust is increasing. 10. The playful high five that becomes fingers interlaced for a moment. You are vibing over a shared opinion or inside joke. You say high five and then just drop your hand instantly. Instead, give her a real high five. Then catch her fingers for 2 seconds as your hands fall, letting them naturally interlace before you gently release. Add a grin and, "Okay, we are definitely a menace together." If you never turn those playful wins into physical connection, you leave so much chemistry on the table. Done right, this feels spontaneous, not planned, because it flows from the moment. 11. The quiet shoulder squeeze when she is nervous in a room. You can tell she is tense. Maybe it is meeting new people. Maybe it is a big event. You are standing side by side and you see her scanning the room. Reach over, squeeze her shoulder once, firm and calm, then let go. Say something like, "You are good, I have got you." This next one changes everything when you actually use it, because touch under stress hits deeper and creates emotional safety. If you miss these moments, she may not feel your support even if your words are perfect. 12. The lean in at her waist when you share a private joke. You are in a group. You say something only she catches and she laughs in that it is our joke way. Step closer so your hip lightly meets her hip and let your hand rest briefly at the side of her waist as you repeat the line softer just for her. Then step back like nothing happened. Try. They have no idea what we are talking about, with a small smirk. If you keep every joke at full group distance, that private connection never turns into private tension and attraction stays neutral. 13. The gentle tap under her chin when she is overthinking. She is spiraling out loud, worrying about how she came across or what someone thought. While she is talking, you wait for a pause, then gently tap a knuckle under her chin so she looks at you. Hold eye contact and say, "Hey, you are okay, seriously." Then drop your hand. This is not something you do early. It is for when there is already trust. If you only ever use words to interrupt her spiral, it stays in her head. This adds a quiet, grounding jolt that brings her back to the present moment. 14. The thumb circle on her hand when she opens up. You are already holding hands on a walk, on a couch, wherever, and she starts sharing something real. Most guys freeze, worried they will do the wrong thing. Instead, keep your hand there and slowly circle your thumb once or twice over the back of her hand while you listen. You can say, "I am glad you told me that." When she finishes, if you pull your hand away because the talk gets serious, she feels you retreat. Stay. And the emotional intimacy turns physical too because consistency builds trust. 15. The goodbye hug that lingers half a breath longer. You're saying goodbye and the hug is coming. Most guys treat it like a quick formality, in, out, done. Instead, hug her fully. Let your hands rest at the middle of her back. And when you pull away, wait half a breath before completely releasing. Say, "Text me when you get home," while still half in that hug. If she squeezes tighter or does not step back fast, that is your green light that the chemistry was mutual. Rush this and you cut off the final spark of the night that could have stayed with her. Up next, discover the questions women ask when they want sexual intimacy or learn the strongest signs of sexual tension. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more deep, grounded relationship insights here on The Stoic Heart.